Guys, I'm failing at sixth form. Apparently. Haha. You just got clickbaited. Are you angry? Please don't be. Please subscribe. I need more subscribers. Before this video starts, I want to start off by saying a sincere thank you for the amount of support that my latest videos have been receiving. I've noticed that a lot of my recent videos have seemed to get a lot more likes, which is actually very encouraging, so I really do appreciate it. Also, the watch time has been quite high, like higher than what it used to be, which proves that you guys are actually seeming to enjoy my videos more than you used to, which is always a motivating factor, so I appreciate that. Before this video starts, if you guys do enjoy it, leave me a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Today I'm going to be talking about what some people say at school, and it's pretty funny. I honestly think this is quite unfair, so that's why I'm making a video on it. I really needed a video idea, so if this video comes across as a little bit, you know, petty, I don't want it to come across as petty. It's not really petty, but some people could see it like that. So if you do anticipate it like that, just know that I was actually very desperate for a video idea, and I thought this would come across as funny. Ugh. I look like I'm crying because I was about to sneeze there, guys. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. Okay, so obviously I'm in year 13 now, which is the second year of sixth form, and I believe my first exam is in May, and currently now it's October. That's actually kind of scary. 7 months away. Wow, that's really scary thinking about it. Now, I'm not someone who really gets too distressed when it comes to exams. That's not something that really occurs with me, but I just get kind of like demotivated. I don't know what it is with me, but sometimes on the run up to exams I get very demotivated and just down. I remember for my AS mocks, I got really down before them simply because I was revising a lot. And it's clear that I did revise, saying I got AAB in the mocks, which is a great set of grades in my opinion. It's actually identical to my target grades, AAB. It's kind of funny how I got a target grade of a B in the easiest subject. Like, what business? Are you kidding me? I don't know what my business teachers are on. Seriously, I don't get how I can be predicted an A in chemistry and an A in flipping physics, but no, only a B in business. I'm not going to have a rant about business. I think it's a bit of a meme to make fun of me in business because I hate the subject at my school and it's really annoying. So maybe I shouldn't keep calling it out. Oh wait, I don't care. Obviously, I'm doing my A-levels and also I'm balancing YouTube, and I make YouTube videos because I'm passionate about it. And I think a lot of people at school like to degrade what I actually do. I get a lot of people at school saying all you do is make reaction videos, all you do is talk schmidt over the internet. A lot of other people at school also say that my channel's dead, and also my videos are cringy, they're just not funny, and also that I'm insecure and a hypocrite, etc, etc. And some of these people say these things completely as jokes. A few people call me insecure all the time, just as a long-running joke, and it's actually funny. This guy keeps saying to me, you look pretty insecure today, and it's funny, and it's a good meme. It's obviously a joke. But I get some people who joke about it, but genuinely think that, and I know for a fact that they think that. I make YouTube videos, and I understand that me making videos and being in the public eye delivers some accountability to my reputation. I understand that if I say something in one of my videos that someone doesn't agree with, it's very easy for them to actually talk to me about that in real life and criticize me for it in real life at school. However, I feel like a lot of people at school fail to recognize that I don't really care about YouTube like at school. When it comes to my YouTube channel, I don't talk about it all day, believe it or not. I love making videos, but it's my hobby. You know, I literally spend 2 hours on it a day, more like 1.5 hours now, simply because I'm balancing so many other things. A lot of people at school bring up my YouTube channel all the time, and it's just annoying because I didn't ask for them to talk about it. I love talking to people about my YouTube channel, but when people are constantly bugging me about it, it gets irritating. There are a lot of people in the younger years at school who will constantly shout HowToCameron in the corridors. They'll do the clapping intro. They'll do other things like that. They'll mention my YouTube channel. They'll ask me questions about it all the time. They'll pretend that they're a massive fan of my channel. They'll pretend that I'm famous. And you know what? I understand why they find it funny. But really, for me, the person actually receiving all these jokes, it's just irritating, you know? I don't get why I can't just walk around school without people shouting my name. Like, that's ridiculous. I don't get why people have to shout my name. Like, I understand that they're doing it as a joke, But it's just annoying on my end, and it's not funny. You know, it was funny the first few times, but they just look like losers. They are literally just trying to annoy someone who's much bigger than them. I don't get what's so flipping funny about that. There was this kid all the time that used to like barge me all the time. His friends would constantly shout my name, and he would kind of barge me, and his friends would all the time be like, "Oh, don't barge him, he's famous." And he kept doing it, and one day I just got so angry, I just pushed him, and oh my god, he fell straight to the floor. You know, a lot of people call me weak, and a lot of people just assume that I'm literally lank, man. I'm not, okay, I promise. I've got some muscles. There is another issue. Now, this ties into the main thing that happens at school that really annoys me, and this is the concept of me failing my A-levels. I get a lot of people at school making jokes about how I'm failing my A-levels. I get it all the time. So for example, we had this physics test, right, a couple of days back, and it was on a topic that I wasn't particularly confident at. I was revising for a chemistry test as well, and I wasn't paying much attention to the topic, which is completely my fault. The physics test went badly. The test was out of 19 marks, so it was very hard to judge how good you were at the topic straight away, simply because the paper was so small itself. It was out of 19 marks, and I only got 10. The person who originally marked it, because it was marked by one of my peers, I hate using that term, peers, but it was marked as 9, I actually got 10. And a lot of people were saying to me, "Oh, you didn't actually get that extra mark, you're just lying to yourself," even though I got the goddamn answer correct. Like, it was literally a 3-mark question, and I got the answer, and just because apparently I didn't write the formula explicitly, I lost a mark. If you actually look at the physics mark scheme, I know this sounds really nerdy, if you get the right answer to something, you can get all marks. And if you show evidence of using that equation, which is what I showed, you also get the mark for the working out. So a lot of people were doubting me. They were saying, "Oh, you're just lying to yourself and you failed." And I remember I got 10 out of 19, and I was really disappointed because I don't do badly. You know, I'm actually quite an intelligent person, believe it or not. I know I'm modest, so it can be quite hard to grasp for you guys watching. But pretty much I got 10 out of 19, which is not a good score. You know, it's only 53 or something %. But there was reasons to why I didn't do well. 4 marks I dropped because I didn't read a question properly, and 2 marks I dropped because I circled the wrong multiple choice answer. I kid you not. I literally circled A instead of B, and I don't know why. So I dropped 6 marks on a paper on a topic that I was already struggling with. So I probably could have got 15 marks on the paper, probably 14 actually, because the 2 mark was a multiple choice one. But I know for a fact that I could have got 14 out of 19, which would be a much better score. I think that equates to about an A anyway, so that's great. But pretty much I got this low score. I don't normally brag about tests. A lot of people at school like to make it out like I do. I remember the test before, I got 80%, top of the class, may I just mention. And I only told people my mark if they asked me. I wasn't that dickhead who put his paper up and went, "Oh, I got 80%, whoa!" Apparently this time that I did a paper and someone else marked it, not the teacher, just because I did bad in that paper. I mean, I didn't do that badly. Like 53% in a topic you have no clue about is not that bad, I don't think. I never get scores that low though, normally, so it was quite interesting. A lot of people were saying that I was failing physics, and there's this guy in our physics class who is pretty much taking physics as a meme. You know, he's completely failing, and there's no way he'll get a grade in physics. It's pointless in being in the class. Other people are like that in the physics class. Like, they're clearly not going to get a grade, and they know that. So what they would prefer to do is just, you know, pick on someone who's doing well, me. And I feel like such a prick talking like this, but that's the fact of the matter. I'm really trying when it comes to physics. I didn't revise for that topic. I really should have. When I revise, I do better. Everyone does better. I hate it when people are like, "Oh, I do better when I don't revise." Yeah, and you also perform better in sport if you don't eat. I heard that too. But seriously, a lot of people in my class, they just like take the piss out of me pretty much, and they like to make fun of my grade if I do badly. Everyone has, you know, a bad test. I don't know why I'm told that I'm failing physics if I fail one test. And it's not even the issue in the classroom. It's constant. Like, I literally did bad in that test, and throughout the whole day, people were saying, "Oh, you're failing physics. Oh, you're going downhill." And I know that it's a joke. I know they find it funny. But in my mind, I think to myself, like, I know they're joking, but if you just keep saying it, people who don't know me very well are just going to presume that that's the truth. And it's just damaging my reputation, which is already at an all-time low, may I just mention. And that's just not fair, really, because I'm not failing physics. It's just stupid. I think it's a very easy way just to demean me, and I don't like that. And then in chemistry, last year, a lot of people used to make it out like I was the worst chemist in the class, even though I got the top mock grade in the class. And also I did the best in the tests. Pretty much a lot of people used to call me the worst chemist as a meme. And, you know, I didn't care about it, you know, until it became constant and literally over a period of months. This is literally the definition of bullying. And, you know, just because I'm a strong guy mentally, it doesn't change the intent of it. It's very clear that these people, what they were trying to do is just take the rip out of me just to feel better about themselves. If you call someone bad at a subject that you're taking, you'll feel better about yourself. That's like a natural reaction. It's just unfair though. Mentally, I'm really strong. So that's something I really credit myself for. I've been bullied before and I don't care about it. You know, I take it in my stride. And probably me making this video will just cause controversy at school, but I really don't care. I really don't. I'd prefer to be an opinionated prick rather than someone who just timidly gets bullied. That's something I'd prefer to. On top of that, another issue I mentioned in one of my videos how I was depressed. But then there was this guy in my physics class who was pretty much just making fun of me for it. It was like, oh yeah, Cameron's pulling out the depression card. No, you were not depressed. You cannot be depressed for a month. Even though I know for a fact you can be depressed for a month because I lived through it. And it literally says on the NHS website that depression is being sad and down for weeks or months. You can be depressed for a month. It's very possible. But yeah, it just annoyed me because I felt like this guy was just trying to demean me. And he was trying to say, oh yeah, you weren't actually depressed. You were just doing it for views. And I feel like a lot of people at school just have this such negative opinion on my channel. And I don't care because I don't try to make my content to appeal to them. I feel like a lot of people at school just expect that the reason why I make content is just to be popular at school and just to be talked about. I do love attention, but I don't love it from school. I don't think it's in the right place. When we're at school and lessons and you're constantly talking about it or getting the teacher to play some of my videos, it's just not fair because I didn't ask for that. Anyway, I know that this video has been very rambly. I just wanted to talk about it. Hopefully you guys appreciate these more honest videos. I don't want anyone feeling bad for me. I know there will be some people who will be like, oh, Cameron, don't let the bullies get to you. They're not bullies, okay? They're just, I don't know, they're just people who want to have a quick laugh at my expense. And you know what? I can take it. So please no one feel bad for me. You know, I take it in my stride. I find it funny. It just makes me stronger. And I feel like it's good being bullied. What a great quote. Because your mental mind gets so much stronger. I can deal with so much Schmidt. I guarantee that I'll be able to live a good life just because I can deal with so much Schmidt. I also have a good temperament, believe it or not. So that's great. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I sincerely appreciate it. Leave me a like. Subscribe if you're new to the channel today. And I'll be seeing you guys later. Bye.